But like, of course, I like half your face. I like the other. I like both halves. I like both halves of your face.
You're such a dork.
It works.
It works. Look, you're alive.
You're live. We're both live right now.
Oh, did you tag me to be live?
Yeah, I mean.
No, I didn't see that.
See, I tagged your name. So.
Oh, all right. So let's do our video. All right. Hi guys. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the reality of being in this for, I lost track of time.
It's been at least like 3-something weeks or so?
It feels like it. It feels like forever.
Wait, first, what day is it today? Is it like Tuesday? What's today?
It's Friday. I actually had to think about it.
Is it Friday?
I know.
It's
Every
not Friday.
day's Friday.
Today's Saturday.
Every day's Friday, and
Today's
every
Saturday.
hour is happy hour.
Today's Saturday.
Oh my god, today's Saturday.
See? You didn't even keep track.
I didn't realize that. All right. I really thought it was Friday.
Thanks for joining us, guys, by the way. Thanks for joining us. We're on 2 cameras right now, so if you see our eyes shift, we're not being weird. But we're just on top of 2 different things right now. Yeah. All right?
Okay.
So yeah, today's Saturday, and we're losing track of time.
Obviously.
Yeah,
I really thought it was Friday.
as you can tell. So
we haven't been drinking.
Not yet. We're about to, though, right after this, for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what are we talking about today?
So today we're going to talk about the reality of, like, this is our reality. There's no, like, I think when we first went into it, we were like, okay, we're in this for like a week. We're in this for 2 weeks, even though I think most of us had the suspicion that we were in this a lot longer. And so now, like, realizing, like, okay, wait, we're in this till April 30th. And then in the process of that, people are starting to realize, like, it may actually be longer than April 30th. So now what do we do? At first, it was like a little vacation that we were being given, and we were like, all right, let's enjoy the time.
It's a big vacation.
Now it's a big vacation.
It's a huge vacation.
And if you're like us, then you are not working either. And so learning how to, like, shift our mindset into, like, all right, what do we do now? And, like, where's my focus? So that's kind of what we're talking about today.
Right. So changing out of, like, being in that short-term mindset of, you know what, let's just take this, we'll just catch up on some Netflix real quick, and changing it to the long term of, like, this could be our lifestyle for, I don't know, a couple months. Because even when they let us go and they open the gates to our cage, we still have to, like, step out slowly and kind of, like, look both left and right before we cross the street.
Right. He's still in Tiger King mindset. So
we finised it finally.
Series.
I would have never finished it if we weren't on quarantine. That's for sure. I would have never started it. First of all, never would have.
No. But yeah. So then, how are we going to bounce back after we come out of quarantine? Like, what's going to happen? So for me, like, being a person, like a mindset coach and a life coach, and not actually being able to work with my clients one-on-one, so working on more with online. And then at first, like you said, you know, we kind of took the vacation, we quieted. It was hard for us to get motivated. I'm still finding it hard for us to get motivated. But now it's a time to realize, like, there's no more excuses. Like, we can't say if we're not pushing ourselves right now to the next step or evaluating where we want to take our next step after this, then your only excuse is the one that you're creating yourself. So there's no more excuses. So kind of asking yourself, where's your focus every day, and what are you wanting to come out? Like, how do you want to come out of this? Do you want to come out smarter?
Come out shredded. Like, shredded AF. Like, with, like, 6-pack just right here.
You gotta stop. You gotta eat. We eat all the time.
We eat gains for gains.
No.
Protein, bro.
I know. Well, that's another thing. So besides wanting to come out shredded, how about the business?
Business is doing great. The business is fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, understanding that, like, all right, so if you guys don't know me, basically, yeah, I just opened a gym at the end of last year, and now it's technically closed because I have to be. Originally, I did not have to close when I did, but I chose to out of the safety of my clients and my staff. And so now we're closed for a lot longer than I would like to be, because now there's not income coming in, but there are still bills going out. So I know already, looking forward, that since it is not as short term as I would have wanted it to be, I was expecting closer to like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before we can get back into the gym. Now it looks like 2 to 3 months. I already know that reopening, like the entire model that I had, the entire business model that I've created opening the gym is gone. I just threw it in the trash. I lit the fire and let it just burn.
And that's what we're talking about. So in the sense that wherever you guys are at, you're going to have to be called to look at your focus. So if you own your own business, it's being called looking at it and saying like, where's my focus at? And like, how do I have to shift my mindset right now into this business? Like, how do I have to keep focused to keep going into the game, to keep growing myself and growing my clients? And so realizing that no matter where you are at every day, that you can still ask yourself these questions. So sitting back watching Netflix, drinking all day is not going to like help you with your focus. So what are your goals? Asking yourself every day, where are my goals? What do I want to do? How do I want to achieve it? You are given a vast gift of time right now. Like we're given so much time right now to self-reflect and then also to construct what we're trying to build.
Yeah. So like with my clients, I have noticed that like I've received so many excuses that they don't have time to work out, and it's hard for them to get away from the family or from work to be able to work out, and making the drive into traffic or something like that to be in my facility to work out is tough for them, which is why they can only do X number of workouts a week. But now you're home and all your workouts are readily available to you in the palm of your hand at any minute of the day. So now what's your excuse, right? And there are some people that are on top of it now. There's some people that are, sticking to their regular routine. There's other clients that are actually having to adjust their routine a little bit, and they're getting on track. Like, okay, there's some clients that are actually working harder now than they've ever worked, because they're like, I have so much time available to me that it's easy for me to get my workout in, because like there is no excuses. And then I still have those clients that have just created a new excuse. Oh, it's not the time. Now it's the lack of equipment. But it doesn't matter what equipment you have if your mindset isn't on that goal. If you're not ready to make that change mentally, then it doesn't matter what you have physically. It doesn't matter who's there to tell you what to do or not do. Like, if you're not ready to make those changes, it doesn't matter what you have available. So you got to change the way you think about it. And if it's a priority to you, you'll make it happen.
Right. So that's also another question you have to ask yourself, that if you are in that mindset that you are not ready, then you have to say why.
I'm not ready for this live.
Oh.
Not this. We're good. We're great, guys.
Like, what? Well, you're stuck with me until quarantine's over. Okay. So, all right, guys. So just continue like asking yourself, like, what do I want to focus on? So when you wake up every day, like if you need to take a journal, you need to take something to write with, like writing down your goals for the day. Like we always say, like start with one goal, start with something simple, and then maintaining your mindset and saying like, how do I want to come out of this? Start focusing right now on your future and saying like, when we're done, this is how I want to be. This is where I want to grow. This is what I want to learn. And this is how I want to restructure my business if you own your own business. And so right now it's just focusing right now on how you want to come out of this and having a positive mindset in it. Don't get into the mindset of failure, into the mindset of fear. Like, I'm not going to come out of this strong. Like, I'm going to have so much to pick up out of. Yeah, we all are. Like, we all are going to come out of it having to pick up the pieces, but you're not alone in that. And the sense is like, okay, so we're picking up the pieces, but like, how do you want to grow it? Like, you are given a blank slate right now. And in this blank slate, you can create anything you want in any shape, way, or form without any excuses. And so you are your own blank slate. And yeah.
I'm going to create the shape of a tiger.
Okay, you can put that in your gym.
Make a tiger on my slate.
You already made a tiger meme. You're good.
It was a good one, though. It was a really good one.
You are now your own quarantine.
I had to sport a mustache for at least like 2 days just for that photo. So it was definitely worth it.
It's a great mustache. It was wonderful, as he wore my shirt as well.
That
think quarantine got to him.
Fit. No. No, I felt more trapped in that shirt than I did.
Focus!
Okay.
How do you want to focus? So ask yourself, you guys, those questions. So this is kind of this... I just lost my tracking. thought. So this video in focusing yourself is asking yourself those questions and realizing you guys cannot make excuses anymore. We can't make excuses like Will said, like I don't have time to make it to the gym, the drive's too crazy, traffic's too crazy, I've always wanted to learn about photography, but like I have no time. Like you have an unlimited amount of time. So you cannot blame other people anymore, and you can't blame your environment anymore. You can only blame yourself. And so if you're not using your time wisely right now, then what's going to happen when you come out of this? Because this is a whole reflection on who you are as an individual. And yeah.
If you're one of the people that are bored at home and you have very capable internet, then that's just your personality type of being bored. Like that's it. Because the reality is, with the internet at our hands right now, and with everybody in the entire world on the internet right this very minute, like there is no reason for you to be bored. You have every opportunity to either watch something interesting, learn something new. Maybe it's a skill, maybe it's a language, maybe you want to, like I said, if you're getting into fitness, you know, if you've never been a fitness-minded person, now is the best time for you to be fitness-minded, because you don't need equipment, you don't need a teacher, you don't need time or gym pass or anything. You don't need anything to get started right now. Whereas other times you would have needed something, and now you don't need anything to get started. So there's really no excuse for whatever you want to do, unless what you want to do is like snowboard, which I mean,
I want to do that,
but we can't fly to anywhere, so
we can't. So if you don't do it now, then when are you guys going to do it? Honestly, like if you don't take advantage of what you're given right now, then when are you guys going to do it? So I want to encourage you guys, like, hey, you've had a great couple weeks off. That's awesome. That's amazing. But to start shifting your mindset into like, this is your reality. And so how are you going to come out of this? Like, how strong are you going to come out ready to go?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Be super strong. We talked
I
about
know.
it.
You're going to be like super shredded.
With
we got
the,
it.
with the gains. All the gains
I got it. So many gains.
Yeah.
You're going to be amazing.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
And-
You sound so convincing.
Anything else?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
good.
And I'll buy you the tiger, a little stuffed animal tiger for yourself.
Oh, actually, I need a big stuffed animal tiger to be real Tiger King.
Okay.
Okay. In case you guys are watching on the Willpower Network, guys, we are trying to organize regular time slots for people. So basically, we will have a regular scheduled programming. So you'll see, you know, like our mindset video will be every, who knows, Wednesday at like 8 p.m. We'll say something like that. And so it'll be pretty regular, so you guys can actually put it on your calendars, all right? So stay tuned for more content, and thank you guys for joining us today, or if you're watching it later, then thanks for watching this, all right?
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.